Okay, the next part of this chapter involves what we call reaction types. So there are 5 basic types of reactions. The reactions that you're balancing actually are in several different forms. So the first one you see is called synthesis or combination. Either word is fine. So it's a chemical reaction in which one compound is formed. And if you look at my skeleton equation, that compound is labeled AB, is formed from simpler materials, A and B. So A plus B are the simple materials. They combine or synthesize to make AB. So this is called a synthesis reaction. The next one is the opposite. This is called decomposition. So it's a chemical reaction in which one compound, and you see it there, it's labeled AB, is broken down into simpler compounds, A plus B. So AB is together, and it decomposes or breaks down into A plus B. Okay, the next type is called single replacement. So this is a reaction in which electrons are transferred. So one type of anion, which is a negatively charged ion, is exchanged. So I like to think of this as a relationship. So if you look at the first example, you have A is by himself. B and C are together. A is not going to like that. It's going to search for a partner. So A comes in and breaks up BC and now hooks up with B. So A and B are now together on the other side, but C is left by himself. So always in single replacement, some element remains single. That's where the name is coming from. Or you could have A and B together at the beginning and C is by itself. But then C is not going to be happy with that. It's going to be looking for a partner, so it could hook up with A. And then A and C come together, and B is left by itself. All right, the next one is called double replacement. So this is 2 solutions that are mixed and form a precipitate, which is a solid, from 2 liquids, and anions are still exchanged, so something negative. So in this instance, you have 2 compounds together, but they're not happy with their original partner. So you have A and B are together, and C and D are together. When you mix them, they're going to exchange partners. A can hook up with C, and B can hook up with D. And you could have the opposite. A and D could hook up, and B and C could hook up. The point here is called double replacement. So both compounds exchange, and no one is left alone. All right, the last type is called combustion. This is a chemical reaction involving oxygen as a reactant, you see the O2, and the production of energy in the form of heat so fast that a flame results. And oxygen is usually mixed with what's called an organic compound like an alcohol or gasoline. And the 2 products, always the 2 products of a combustion reaction are CO2, carbon dioxide, and water. So you have to have all 3 components for combustion: O2, CO2, and H2O. And of course, it's associated with flames.